into Red Empress Tarot. I'm Patty. I'm an intuitive healer and a reader on the Twin Flame path myself, here to read you a message for twin flames in separation. It's a special one this time. I am doing a little giveaway and I wanted to talk about that. I announced it in my last video. I just hit 200 subscribers, which for a brand new channel that's only been up for less than a couple of months, I think. I'd have to look at the calendar. But that's really good, really good when you're not doing paid advertisement or anything, where you're just spreading by word of mouth. I'm really excited about that. It means I'm reaching people out there. I'm reaching you guys, and I really want to be able to do that to help as many people as I can. This is a tough journey, and the guidance is so valuable. Sometimes it just gets you through a day. That's what I want to have happen. So now that I've hit 200 subscribers, I'm going to be giving away a mini reading. So the way that I'll choose the person that I gift that to, it's a gift. I have some Scrabble tiles that I'll use, and so just throw your comments in the comment section of this video. Any comment will do, an emoji, a hi, tell me a bit about your story, anything that you want to say. And then I'll go through and I have a little system that's random. And on my next video, which will come out on Monday, I'll announce the winner. So please go ahead and let me know that you're interested in that little mini read. And I will announce the winner in the next video. You contact me back when you hear your name, and I will send you a link with the video. Very easy. I'm going to be doing that every 100 subscribers till I get to 1,000. So when I get to 300, 400, etc. So watch my videos, watch for my announcements. When I announce, put your comment in the comment section. That's when you want to do that in order to kind of enter to be gifted that video. Once I get to 1,000, I'm going to go ahead and give a full-blown reading to someone. I'm really looking forward to these. It's really fun. I love interacting one-on-one. I absolutely enjoy the one-on-one readings that I do. So this particular reading today is going to be a pick a card reading. It is what is going to happen in my connection in the rest of 2020. So we're really digging deep and looking at what's going on. I know the holidays can really be a trigger for twin flames in separation. It's really tough because we want to be with our divine counterpart so much. And it's just not always possible. And a lot of us, there are a lot of twin flames coming to union this month. And so I really felt like it would be so valuable to take a good look at that. So let's go ahead and get into that. If you could take that moment to hit the thumbs up on the video, I really appreciate that energy exchange. What that really does is get it out there to more people who might really need the guidance. There are people out there that don't even understand the twin flame journey yet that are on it. I know it took me years to figure it out, and that's no joke. So anyway, let's go ahead. I'm excited about the viewership. Thank you so much for subscribing if you have. If not, I would love to have you as a subscriber. I really appreciate it. We'll go ahead and start the reading. Timestamps will be in the description. Okay, here are your 3 options for this pick a card reading. What's happening in my twin flame connection for the rest of 2020? So the first option is this Chrysocolla stone. With the Modern Witch Tarot. The second is this beautiful Amethyst with the Light Seers Tarot. And number 3, third, is the Witches Tarot with this really beautiful piece of black tourmaline. Okay, go ahead, tap in, make your choice. There's no right or wrong way to do that, whatever calls out to you most. And, take a minute, pause the video if you need that, that's fine. And we'll go ahead and start the reading. Okay, for those of us who chose pile 1 with the Chrysocolla stone, and the Modern Witch Tarot. Let's go ahead and start the reading. We're asking Spirit, what's going on in your twin flame connection and separation for the rest of 2020? So that'll be for the majority of December 2020. Let's see what we got. And I pre-shuffled these to make it a little bit faster so it doesn't take so long to go through the whole thing. If you want to see it a different way, let me know. But I'm feeling like they're going really long. So we've got the Two of Cups. We've got the Four of Pentacles. We've got the World. We've got the Three of Wands. And we've got the Star. And then we've got the Ten of Wands. Then we've got the Coffin. We've got Abundance. You Can Do It, Archangel Michael. Father, Husband, Brother, Son, Osiris. And Trust in Magic. And then we've got Time to Reflect. Okay. So let's take a good look at what's happening here for your twin flame connection in the rest of 2020. What's happening in your separation, and are we looking at some change? So with the Two of Cups right away here, I see a choice being made. So this is your leading energy. This is the first thing we're seeing for you, this Two of Cups, which tells me it's a strong energy generally. So there's a choice being made here, either by you or your counterpart. With the Four of Pentacles, I see both of you holding on really tight. Neither one of you is letting go of this connection in December, that's for sure. And it seems like with the Two of Cups and the Four of Pentacles together, it feels like the choice is tough. This isn't a simple thing to choose. You know, when you're holding on to something so tight, you might be holding on to multiple things. And in general, and I'm going to say in this reading, when you're going toward your counterpart, when you're going toward your twin flame counterpart, there are things that you have to let go. There are karmic cycles and situations that you have to let go of. It could be a job that's no longer serving you. It could be a family member or members that don't approve of the connection for some reason. It can be a karmic partner, a romantic partner that connection is no longer working for you. You've learned what you needed to learn and it's time to move on. But letting go of things can be really tough. That's part of this choice here, is the letting go of the old cycles that have completed. I'm getting completed with the World here. We have completed cycles in December 2020, for sure. This is the end of the tarot. This is completed cycles. So the three of these together, it's like the cycles have completed. It's time to make the choice, but it's just tough. You have to let go of the old to make room for your new connection. The Three of Wands, there's a couple of scenarios here for different people out there that I'm getting. One is that there's a lot of distance between you two, geographical distance. You're either in different states, different countries, something like that. You're not close. You're not like just a little drive away. So that presents a little bit of a challenge. But I do see with the Three of Wands looking forward to bridging the gap of that distance. Someone in the connection is planning, making solid plans to bridge this gap of the distance. Okay. Especially see that with this Four of Pentacles. There's a real holding on tight to this connection. No one's letting go of it. This connection is both of your wish fulfillment. Okay? You've dealt with your karma, or you're dealing with your karma. This cycle is ending with the karmics. whether it's romantic, family, job, something else in your life, doesn't matter what it is. This karma is being cleared now, and the wish fulfillment is within sight. It's, you know, these karmic cycles have been a real burden. It's a lot of work. You know, all those wands on your back walking uphill, all those different things that you were passionate about or conflict, you know, 5 of those wands could have been from, you know, the 5 of wands. Think about that, that kind of conflict. It's like, and that's been carried around. And it's time to set it down now. It's time to set it down now with this completion with the world. You know, your major arcana in this spread are the star and the world. So, you know, the major arcana in your spreads are always the destined things. So all the other things are free will, right? There are things that Spirit says, okay, you got to learn your lesson. But the major arcana that come up, these have to do with what Spirit wants for you and what they're pushing you toward. Okay? So they're pushing you toward the end of the cycles, and they're pushing you toward your wish fulfillment, the end of these karmic cycles, end of dealing with the karma. You know, when you see the star card, a lot of people just say wish fulfillment. What they don't tell you is it's wish fulfillment for dealing with your karma. It's actually about karma. Good or bad. Okay. Then we've got the coffin, ending, spring, new beginnings. Like, there's a new beginning happening here. It's either kicking off in December or happening in December. Abundance. You guys have done your work and your abundance is coming into your lives. If this is resonating for you, make sure this is resonating. If you are in the beginning of your journey, this is not your reading. This is for people that are wrapping up these karmic cycles and ready to talk, get into talks about going into union, if that's what you choose to do. Abundance is coming. You've done your work. You can do it. I know it's been hard. And I know it seems like the end can't happen when it's been so hard. Have you ever been in something before, you know, other than your twin flame connection, where like you're working forever and it just seems like it's never going to end? No, it's going to end. You can do it. You're almost there. Don't give up now. Father, husband, brother, son, someone is coming back. This person, whoever this is, whether you're a masculine energy or a feminine energy, probably a masculine energy, I'm getting that mostly. This person is one of these things to you. This person is your future husband. He's the father of your children, father of your future children. I really believe that this person is coming back around. I'm getting that. That's the person making this choice in love in December 2020. Look, I know it's hard because most of us on this journey were not spiritual to begin with. Right? You get this thrust upon you. That's what happened with me. Seriously, thrust upon you. You start to like wonder, what's this magnetic connection and why can't I forget this person and why does it hurt so much? And you ask yourself like that, and then you try to drop it and it doesn't go away, and you ask again, and then you start doing research, and then you learn about twin flames. Usually you learn about soulmates, then twin flames. And it's a progression, right? And the magic that is spirit, that is in us as light workers, is something you all of a sudden open up to. You have this awakening. Even after you have the awakening, people don't talk about this. Even after you have the awakening, it's still really, really hard to trust it. Because this was not your reality. It's a new reality. It's like walking outside and the sky is purple, right? But it is new, but it is a reality. At this point in your journey, trust the magic. Trust. Trust in spirit. Think positive thoughts. Keep positive thoughts. Look, it's time for you to reflect on your journey so far, everything you've come through. Remember where you started. Remember where you started, what you were like, what your belief system was like. And think of what it is now, the downloads that you've gotten, the work that you've done, all the changes that you've made in your life. It's time to really look back on that and ask yourself the question, is it real? There's only one answer to that. If you're sitting here questioning, because the holidays are coming up, and I said this at the beginning of the video, the holidays are a trigger. The holidays are a huge trigger for us because we want to be with our divine counterpart. This is my 7th Christmas this year that if I don't come into union, I am without my divine masculine. And every year I ask myself the question, why are we separated? And since I found out about the twin flame journey and started learning and being on that path and having these huge downloads and awakenings, I still ask myself, is it real? Yeah, it's real. And this is your confirmation. Reflect on your journey. Don't lose sight of everything you've been through and everything you know in your heart and your soul. Don't lose sight of that at this point. Okay, the big message here, what's happening in your connection? There's a decision being made. There are cycles closing out. Wish fulfillment is coming. Burdens are being laid down. Bridges are being gapped. Endings and new beginnings. And here comes your abundance. I'm going to do something I don't usually do. I decided to do it for this reading. I'm going to get my pendulum out and I'm going to ask a question. And the question I'm going to ask for each pile is going to be, Spirit, is it likely that the Watcher's counterpart will reach out to them, or that they will reach out to their counterpart by the end of December 2020? So I'm going to do it on camera, and I'm hoping this is a good enough angle. So I'm going to manipulate it so you can see, yes, is this for me? It's back and forth this way. No is side to side. And I'm just going to ask the single question, and I like to do it like 3 times for confirmation so I know I have a really good answer. So I stabilize my hand on the table. I always do that when I'm working with the pendulum, and I work over my palm for the best energetic connection. Pendulum stop. Will the Watcher's counterpart reach out to them by the end of December 2020? Getting a maybe. It's half-half. Let me try again. Pendulum stop. Will the Watcher's counterpart reach out to them by the end of December 2020? I'm getting a yes. Stop. Okay. Pendulum stop. Will the Watcher's counterpart reach out to them by the end of December 2020? I'm getting a maybe again. See, we got a yes and 2 maybes. This choice is still being made. Okay? There's free will involved. So we have to keep that under consideration. But just understand that your counterpart, Watcher, if you're waiting for them to reach out to you, I'm getting a more likely yes, but it's still in the maybe stage, okay? I'm going to ask the second question. Will the Watcher reach out to their counterpart by the end of 2020? Pendulum, stop. Hold on, I don't have a good grip on it. I like to only hold the bead at the end. I don't want to have any effect on the chain. Okay. Pendulum, stop. Will the Watcher reach out to their counterpart by the end of 2020? I'm getting a no on that one. Okay. Pendulum, stop. Stop. Just kidding. No, 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 no. Hold on. I don't think the Watcher is meant to reach out to their counterpart. Hold on. Oh, usually stops right away. Pendulum, stop. I'm just getting no's over and over and over again. Doesn't even want to stop. So I'm feeling like this is a clear, if you're the Watcher, it might not be your place to reach out. So let me say that if you were the chaser in this dynamic and your counterpart is the runner, and maybe the tables have turned on that right now, but originally is what I'm talking about. If you were the one that did the leaving, it might be a different case scenario. But if you were left, if the other person left you and the ball is in their court, I'm really getting it's not up to you to reach out. It's really up for them to reach out, is really what I'm getting clearly. I just didn't even want to stop. Okay. Well, that's what we've got for you. I hope that gave you just a little bit of clarity on what's going to be happening here for the rest of December. I'll be doing more readings. I just really felt like this kind of pre-holiday reading was in order. Thank you, those of you who chose the Chrysocolla. I really appreciate you being here. I would love the thumbs up on the video. If you'd enjoyed it, that would be wonderful. It really helps it get out there to other people. We will see you next time. Welcome to those of you who chose option 2, the Amethyst. Let's go ahead and start your reading. Make sure that you're tapping into your intuition and only internalizing the messages that fit your story. Okay, that's really important. We're asking Spirit what's going to be happening in your twin flame connection in separation in the rest of 2020. That's for December of 2020. Let's see what we've got. We've got the 8 of Cups. We've got the 4 of Cups. We've got the 3 of Wands. Justice. We've got the Hermit in reverse. I'm not going to have enough room here. Let's see. And we've got the King of Swords. Then we have Keys on a Ring, Camera, Teacher. You're seeing the situation accurately. That's Horus. A new day dawns. Hear the ancient ones. And an extra one came out. I was only trying to draw 2. Let me put these this way. There we go. Be patient. Okay, so let's look at everything on a whole. 8 of Cups. Okay, in December, in this connection, someone is walking away from disappointment. There's someone in this connection who has been in this energy of disappointment, like kind of in that, I don't really want to say victim energy, more just like feeling like the world is never going their way. The connection isn't going their way. Nothing in their life is going in their way. They're walking away from that energy. Someone in this connection is done with that. It's a finality. They're just finished with feeling like that. Someone wants to be positive. Someone wants to feel fulfilled and full of spirit. With the Three of Wands, we had this in the last reading, I think in the same position. There's distance. There's emotional distance in this connection. And there's very likely physical distance, different state, different country, something like that. You're not very close to each other. There is just this need to close the gap in that distance, right? To come closer, to bring some justice to this situation. Like something happened in this situation that was just unjust. One person, I feel, hurt the other one, like one abandoned one of them. And it left them feeling alone, isolated. Alone on the journey is really hard, right? But your counterpart is realizing now. Flip-flop the energy if you need to, okay? But your counterpart is realizing that there was no justice in those actions. And that this distance is created by the injustice. If it weren't for this action, this injustice here, this distance wouldn't exist. And your person knows it now. They're very clear on it. Very clear on it. With the Hermit and reverse and the King of Swords energy tells me that this period of going within, this period of introspection that your person has been in is ending. They're coming out of that enlightened. The King of Swords really tells me that they got their downloads while they were in there. Spirit spoke to them. They have so many signs and synchronicities. It's insane, right? They hear your name everywhere. They see you everywhere. They are reminded of you everywhere. And they're realizing that the injustice that they did you and the separation it caused is not what they want in their life. They're just walking away from the whole separation, the whole mess. They don't want that anymore. With the King of Swords here, again, time to bring some clarity. I really feel like your person is formulating what they're going to say. I really feel like they're putting a lot of thought and maturity. The King of Swords is mature. They don't just come with a half-baked apology. They're really putting a lot of thought into what they need to say to you. Keys on a ring and camera. There's a decision being made with the keys on a ring. But this person wants you in their life. This person wants to share their home with you. They want to share everything with you. They want to give you the keys to their life. They're finally understanding. Look, they want to make memories with you. And this holiday season may be the kickoff to that. This could be the start of brand new memories. You have taught each other so much in this connection. You are each other's greatest opportunity to learn, to teach each other. You are each other's greatest opportunity to level up. You have taught each other so much. You've been feeling this. You already know, before you came into this reading, you already knew that your person is in this space where they're understanding the connection and ready to come talk to you. It's exactly what you think it is. I know that if there's radio silence, it's hard to believe it. And the holidays, again, they trigger you. You know, being alone over, you know, not even if you're in a group of 100 people, without your counterpart, you can feel alone. It's a really sad feeling sometimes, missing them. Sure, you're embracing life, and sure, you're enjoying your friends and family, and, you know, all of the things that go on. I know that I'm planning to do as many Christmas things as possible this year. Everything I can get my hands on, I'm going to do and enjoy and celebrate. Doesn't mean I'm not missing my masculine. Doesn't mean I don't wish he was here for every single one of them. But if that's not the case, it's not the case. I'm still going to enjoy my life. It's a trigger, right? The holidays. It is exactly what you think it is. It is exactly what you think it is. They are coming. A new day dawns. This month is going to herald a lot of changes for you. Whether this is the planning stages and it's just getting kicked off, or you really get into the changes, your life is about to be very different. Hear the ancient ones. Listen to your guides. Listen, I'm really getting listen to your ancestors. Call on your ancestors. Call on them. Meditate. Hear them. And take the wisdom. Because you are healing all of the different things in this line of people that haven't been healed. You're a light worker, honey. Embrace that. Embrace it. Don't forget it. Don't get so stuck in your mundane life that you forget about this. Take that few moments, at least once a week, to tune in, tap in, and talk to them. Thank them for the life that you have, and let them know you're working on this, because they're all behind you. I know I have a huge line behind me. I've seen it. Don't forget this. And to top it all off, of course, be patient. I know nobody likes the patient word. It's not the most fun word on the journey, but you've learned a lot, and you have the ability to be patient now. Be grateful for that you've learned by this point in your journey, that you can be patient. If it's not today, it's coming. Okay? Be patient, because the best things in life are worth waiting for. The best things in life take a little bit time. Okay, I'm going to ask a question to top this off. I don't usually do this. I did it for the first one, so I'm going to do it for all three options. I'm going to use my pendulum, and I'm going to do a little predicting. So I'm going to ask two questions. The first question is going to be, will the watcher's counterpart reach out to them? Is it likely that they'll reach out to them by the end of 2020? And the second question is, will the watcher reach out to their counterpart by the end of 2020? Okay? Let's see what we get. I usually do some tests, but I've already done that, so we can go ahead and just start. So I'm just going to show you, I do it over my palm like this. I steady my elbow on the table so I'm not accidentally influencing the pendulum. The pendulum is run, I didn't say it in pile one, the pendulum is run by what's called micro movements. And it's basically what your downloads that your soul already knows. And it translates itself into baby micro movements that move the pendulum. So it's not like I'm sitting here doing this, rocking it back and forth this way or that way. I'm holding this little bead on the top completely steady. I'm not touching the chain, and I'm stable. And I get an energy connection with my palm under it. I ask pendulum to stop. And then I'm going to manipulate it so you can see. If it's a yes, it goes back and forth this way. Very smaller, but that direction, okay? And if it's a no, it goes back and forth this way. Much smaller, not that fast. Okay. So, I'm asking, usually if I ask it, it'll stop too. Pendulum stop. Pendulum stop. There you go. Will the Watcher's counterpart reach out to them by the end of December 2020? I'm getting a definitive yes. I ask 3 times because I like confirmation. It's always okay to do that. Spirit doesn't get upset for you doing that. Not like people. Pendulum stop. Will the Watcher's counterpart reach out to them by the end of December 2020? And getting a yes. One more time, just for confirmation. Pendulum stop. Pendulum stop. Hold on. Make sure I'm completely steady. Will the Watcher's counterpart reach out to them by the end of December 2020? Again, I'm getting a yes. So that's a yes answer for that. It's very likely that your counterpart will be reaching out to you by the end of December 2020. Now I'm going to ask, will the Watcher reach out to their counterpart? Is it likely by the end of December 2020? Let's see, stop. Pendulum stop. Will the Watcher reach out to their counterpart by the end of December 2020? I'm getting a no. Okay. Pendulum stop. Hold on. Pendulum stop. Get a better grip. I'm very particular on when I'll ask. It just has to be still. Will the Watcher reach out to their counterpart by the end of December 2020? I'm getting a no. Okay. Stop. Pendulum stop. Will the Watcher reach out to their counterpart by the end of December 2020? I'm getting a maybe. It's a half-half. So for some of you out there, there's a possibility that you will be reaching out to your counterpart by the end of 2020. For the majority, for about 2/3 of you, that is not the case. You will not be. I did get very strongly that the majority of counterparts will be reaching out to the Watchers, though. Okay, that wraps up the reading for this one. If you please would hit the thumbs up on the video if you enjoyed that. I'd really appreciate that. That really helps circulate that out to people who need the messages. If you hit that subscribe and the all, you'll get notifications of all the upcoming videos. If you're interested in the mini reading giveaway, make sure and throw some kind of comment in this video and we'll be picking from there. And I will announce it on the next video. Thanks, guys. Have a great time. I will see you next time. Hello to all that chose option 3, the black tourmaline. with the Witch's Tarot. Let's go ahead and get started on that. Okay, so we're asking Spirit, what's going on in your twin flame connection in separation in the rest of 2020? Make sure you are tapping into your intuition and only internalizing the messages that fit your story. Don't try and make them fit, okay? We've got the Star. Nice start. The Seven of Cups. Strength. The Emperor. Death. I actually pulled an extra tarot too. I only meant to pull 4 of those. Ace of Cups. Let me move these over enough so everything will fit. And then our last tarot is the Five of Wands. Okay, and then we've got Mask, Palm Tree, Yes. If there was a burning question in your mind, something you've been asking yourself over and over and over again recently, the answer to that is yes. Power of Joy. Seek the Lesson. And Embrace the Masculine. So let's look at these cards as a whole. Let's figure out what's going on here. So there's an end to a karmic cycle here. This karmic cycle is ending with the Death card. I see an end to a really long-standing karmic cycle, something that just took forever. And I mean, I'm talking maybe years even for someone out there. Some of you months, but years for a lot of you. It's time for some wish fulfillment in this connection. You know, both of the options that I read for so far were very positive. And usually it's kind of a mixed bag because people are at different places, but all 3 of the connections that I'm reading for are getting close to union. I'm feeling like closer. The Seven of Cups, there was a lot of confusion in this karmic cycle. Someone had a really hard time dealing with it. It's like someone came through it just fine, okay? And then someone was really stuck for a long time and not taking their karmic lessons. There was just a lot of confusion about karma here. It's like someone didn't really want to accept what karma is in their life and what Spirit intended for them, okay? It took a lot of strength to come out of this confusion. There, with the Seven of Cups and the Strength card, it really took a lot of strength for this person to come out of this state of confusion. But check this out, and this is the masculine I'm talking about, who was confused for a long time. Your masculine is coming into his Emperor energy. It took him a lot of strength to get here. It took him a lot to get here. It may not feel like it to you, Divine Feminines. And I'm talking about your Divine Masculine. I'm very clear on this message. I don't always kind of choose a side this way, but I'm really getting it, okay? This was no easy feat. But there is an ending with the Death card of those old, nasty karmic cycles. He's finally got it. He's in his Emperor energy now. And that's where you need to be. The Emperor is the Divine Masculine. He's the embodiment of all 4 kings. He's got his lessons. Thank God, right? Right? You've got your Ace of Cups here. Your new beginning of love is happening. It's kicking off in December 2020. I don't know when, and I don't know how. Well, we'll read more here in a minute, but beautiful things are coming for you this month. Beautiful things. If this is resonating for you, if this is your reading, And make sure that you are internalizing it only if you're in this place in your connection. There was so much conflict for your masculine. There were so many people against this connection. For whatever reason, I don't know what it was. But there were people in your masculine's ear for a long time trying to keep you apart. And it sounds so soap opera, right? It sounds so dramatic. Like, I'm not a fan of that crap, right? I'm very what you see, what you get. But this is reality. This is actually what happened. There were people that really just caused issues for you guys. I'm getting probably more than one person. It could have been just like a karmic partner, but I'm getting maybe like family or friends. I'm getting friends. The way these guys are about the similar age, and yeah, I'm just getting friends. Your person has been wearing this mask for so long. Really, they've been, I mean, it's like I'm getting the movie The Man in the Iron Mask. Remember where it's Leonardo DiCaprio? And toward the end of the movie, the good brother begs the bad brother for mercy not to put him back in the mask. And the bad brother, the king, tells him, wear it till you love it and die in it. Your masculine has felt like he had to wear this mask until he died in it for a long time. And it's over. Death card. It's over. Your major arcanas here are the Star, the Emperor, Death. Look at this major arcana spread for you guys. Karmic cycle ending, wish fulfillment, and the Emperor. It could not be better as far as progress for the Divine Masculine. Your Divine Masculine, I think he's got it. I think he's got it. Palm tree, this is the start of stability and security for you both. All of the old crap, all of the old crappy cycles are going away. This is the start of something beautiful and solid and real. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. The power of joy. What do you think brought you here? Your manifestation. Embracing the joy in your life. Embracing the moment. Living in the moment. Shifting your energy. Divine Feminines. I'm talking to you. Shifting your energy. Away from your masculine. Living with the joy in your life. This is what got you here. This is what helped him get here. Masculines. This is what got you here. Shifting your priorities. Taking your lessons. Really accepting the connection. Accepting spirit in, just like feminine did. And embracing the moment. Learning to love your life again. And learning to want your feminine in your life to share that love and that joy. Remember your lessons. Look at that wolf. The wolf is a little personal to me. Take the lessons. You are the leader of the pack. You are no follower. You're no beta. You're an alpha. You are a light worker, masculines. You're a light worker. You're here to teach. You're here to lead. Remember these lessons. Don't let them go. Feminines, when he comes forward, embrace your masculine. Let the past go. Yes. Expect and have the conversations about everything that's happened. Be open, be transparent, Both parties need to do that, to be open and transparent about everything that's happened and their feelings. And going forward, keep that model for your relationship. But feminines, I know it's tough. Embrace your masculine. I know hard things have happened and I know you've been hurt. But if you want someone to be better, if you want someone to do better, you have to allow them to. You have to give them the space to. Feel safe. Feel safe in this. Spirit did not send you a dud, okay? If this is resonating, if you know you're on the twin flame journey, if you've done the work, if your masculine has done the work and you're ready to come into union and you know, there won't be any question in your mind if you're watching this video, you know who you are. Embrace him. Okay. Wow, this one was powerful. Like, all three options were good, but this one was like powerful. There's a lot of power in this couple, in this divine couple. They have, oh my gosh, I'm getting spiritual, like the chills all over my body. This set of counterparts is very special. And they've got beautiful things coming up ahead. On the first two options, I used the pendulum to ask whether or not your counterpart is going to reach out to you, or you will reach out to your counterpart by the end of December 2020. I'm just going to say it's a yes here. I don't even need the pendulum. It's just yes. Expect it. If you don't get communication by the end of December, don't despair. Plans are being made for it, but I really feel like for the majority of you, this is going to happen. If this is resonating, if this is for you. All right. Thank you so much for being with me here today. I'm so glad that you are on my channel and part of each other's journeys. You know, we can really help each other this way. And that's what I want to do here. If you wouldn't mind giving a thumbs up to the video, that helps it get out to more people that need the messages, because this is for our collective of people. I really appreciate your participation in doing that. Thank you so much. Don't forget to throw a comment in if you want to be included in the giveaway for the mini read. And I will see you next video. Take care.